Wave shaping is a pretty effective way to provide some variety to modulation sources in a patch, and the Klavis Flexshaper is a great choice if you're looking to add that tool to your rack. Let's get an introduction to the Flexshaper today on the Modular Minute. The front panel is intuitively laid out. There's an input section at the top, an output section at the bottom, and 5 stages of wave shaping in the middle of the module. The overall ideology behind the module is that a voltage is divided into 5 stages which can be shaped into something different. For example, raising the floor knob will raise the lowest voltage, while lowering the ceiling knob will decrease the highest voltage. This may be a little difficult to understand with just words, so let's study it under an oscilloscope. We can feed it a simple sine wave. When all the knobs are set at the position that matches the marker on the panel, no changes are imposed onto the incoming voltage. But observe what happens when we lower the halfway knob. The midpoint of the sine wave, right where it crosses the 0 line, starts to decrease into the negative range. And the opposite happens as we increase the knob. The same can be observed from the other knobs. You can even flatten an entire signal by turning each knob to an identical position. The other particularly interesting element to the module is that each stage can be voltage controlled, so you can modulate these parameters over time, providing even more changes in your patch. Remember that sharp edges create harmonics, which translate to a brighter sound, which is what happens to our sound as we use the module to change the shape. Of course, we're not limited to processing only audio signals. We'll be back next week with some more use cases of this module, but until then, we'd like to thank our friends at Klavis for sending this Flexshaper over and helping out with this video. Happy patching.